Carry misuses his audience and his influence many times. I mean, I don't know if he does this for money, views, clout, or like more relevancy. I mean, there's no other reason that he does this for, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about in a minute. Just bear with me. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Funland and welcome to another brand new shining video. So this video isn't gonna be about the usual TikTok and the Carryminati bullshit, although I do discuss it in my video as it is part of my argument. This video is more centered around my personal experience with the YouTube community and what new changes I will be incorporating going forward. I've been doing YouTube for more than 6 years now, and although I've never been consistent with it, I do have 1.2k subscribers. And the reason that I do have 1.2k subscribers is because of that one time that I was actually super consistent with it. And that's exactly what this story is about. So the YouTube scene back in 2014 was completely different. If I do think about it, one thing that is still in common is that back then as well, PewDiePie was the most subscribed and like the top creator on the platform, and he used to do gaming videos, which immediately became my dream, to play games and get paid for it. So I started posting videos on YouTube like Happy Wheels and FIFA because these things were popular on YouTube back then, and Indian YouTube was just starting to get big with the likes of BB Vines coming into YouTube. Like for example, BB used to post on Facebook back in the day, but then he saw the potential he has on YouTube and he shifted to YouTube. So this shows that the YouTube scene was just starting to get big. It was attracting new creators, but it wasn't that big back then. After like making some videos, I very quickly realized that this thing is not easy as I thought. It's fucking hard, man. I mean, I didn't even have the proper equipment to record videos, so I used a shitty webcam that I had back at home, and I used the laptop mic to actually record some videos.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Funline.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Funline, I'm Funline, I don't live in India, mate. What the fuck is that accent?
It may or may not have any of your friends in there, people in there much, but totally blank. Then you just go out and...
You just go out? You just go out? I can't watch this, man. I can't watch this. I mean, I obviously didn't have an accent back then, and I don't know why I used to fake it. I mean, it clearly shows that I'm faking an accent here, but I know right now as well you'll call me hypocritical because I still have a little bit of an accent right now. But the thing right now is that I live in Australia, so if I don't actually use an accent, the Aussies won't understand what I'm saying. I need to speak in their accent. So I mean, yeah, right now if you see me using an accent, that's the reason. But yeah, back then this was just a retard accent.
Alright guys, what's up? My name is Funline and today...
What's up guys, my name... Why the fuck was that so fucking loud? Why am I screaming in that? What's up guys, let's get ready to roll. Oh. I mean, I genuinely have no idea why was I so loud in that video. I mean, I'm just... See, there's even a text, why is he shouting? I mean, at least I was self-fucking aware, man. What the fuck? But the thing is that I would record these videos for hours and hours, and then I didn't know how to edit the videos. So I used to look up tutorials on how to edit the videos on YouTube, and then through those tutorials I would actually edit the recorded videos. And like this would take so long, days at times, because again I was learning at the same time. So I would record the video, finish it up, wrap it up, post it on my YouTube channel, excited, waiting like, oh man, come on man, I'm gonna get some feedback. And just for like 2 people to watch those videos, and both of them would go out of their way and make the effort to comment on the video that this is shit. To be fair to them, it was actually very shit, man. Very shit. So back then, Leafy also used to make videos on his channel, and I used to watch those roasting videos. I mean, they were kind of fun in the beginning as well. So I used to watch him, and then what I thought was, if I could combine what Leafy does with Hindi commentary, I would definitely make some fucking banging videos, right? Well, call it bad luck or fate, but from the deep red caves of hell emerged a fucking asshole. I don't care what you say about him, but he's a fucking asshole. Carryminati jumps in with the exact same strategy and kicks, slaps, punches, and dabs on my dreams and takes everything away. Why the fuck was that so fucking dramatic? I just like to blame Carrie for my laziness, to be honest with you. To be fair to him, he actually worked extremely hard on his videos. His videos were full of energy, they had high quality, and they were genuinely funnier as well. I mean, in all senses, his videos were actually better than mine. So it's actually stupid for me to blame him for me not getting big on YouTube. But that's just, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. It makes me feel good. But there was something in me. I mean, I actually did want to pursue this as a profession or maybe as a hobby. I don't know what it was in me, but I genuinely wanted to keep pushing. So I decided to look on YouTube and started creating what was getting popular. As I said before, BB was starting to get popular back then. So what I decided to do was to create skits in the same manner that BB does. Although my jokes were completely different, but the formula was still his, technically. I mean, I faced a total backlash of comments saying that I copy VVK Vines. So, yeah, that's that. What the fuck is there a parental advisory explicit content over a fucking PTM video? Like, what the fuck is gonna happen? Is the teacher and the parent gonna bond over how naughty the kid is? Then the teacher's gonna go asking like, hey, you were quite naughty yourself. They both start flirting, and 2 minutes in, they're banging booties, gagging over each other's I'd put a parental advisory over that. I'd do that. Why is this called Angry Teacher PTM 2? Why 2? Where the fuck is part 1? I don't remember making a part 1. I can't find a part 1 anywhere. What the fuck is this shit? What is this hair, man? What the fuck? Nah, man, I can't be asked. Man. Nah, fuck that shit, man. Just so all of us don't go blind watching this video, we're gonna cut down on watching older videos of myself and actually focus on the story more, because yeah, that's gonna be long in it. So yeah, coming back to it, although my jokes were completely different, but I was still technically copying BB, so I decided to stick back to my old plan of the Leafy or the Carry videos now, because now Carryminati is actually starting to pop up. He has gained over 100k subscribers and is posting every week in order to get that 1 million, because I remember Carryminati was very determined on getting that 1 million subscriber plaque. So yeah, when I started actually making roasting videos, I was banging views, man. Although I did get the usual carries, copy, comments, but yeah, I was actually banging good views and subscribers. So doing all these roasting videos and all these rant videos, I actually became part of the Indian roasting community. Now remember that, because things are about to get a whole lot more interesting. To give you guys context, it took me 1 year to get to 100 subs, and then I post one roasting video and I get 100 subs more. I mean, one video over 1 year? Fuck me, man. I'll make roasting videos day and night if it meant subscribers and views. So I was all in. The whole community was actually led by Carryminati himself. I mean, any roaster back then would be lying if he said that he didn't watch Carry's videos and then he got inspired how to roast in their own personal videos. So I actually met a lot of creators during this process. Since I was part of that community, I was actually interacting with different creators, and a few of us creators, we decided to come together and we formed a group called the Indian RANT Society. Now, the members of the Indian RANT Society were me, Ags the Silver, Hooder, Rav, Ghochunandan, Bakchod Babaji, Keshav, and Abby Viral. Back then, all of us, we had around the 500 to 1000 subs mark. I mean, we were all in between that mark, and although we were very small, we had dreams. Like, we wanted to be the next fucking Sidemen, the YouTube group from India. But yeah, that didn't pan out. I mean, as you can see from the sub count, many of us actually went on and worked hard on YouTube to create a channel for themselves. And well, some of us, the least fucking said, the better. Man, I slacked big time, man, big time. Although all of us were very small channels, there was drama. There was like actual fucking drama in this. I mean, for example, I'll tell you one incident of like a drama that happened. So Bakchod Babaji, a member that I mentioned earlier, he was the first one to leave TIRS. And let me get this straight: the reason for him leaving was so fucking stupid. Okay, so I'll explain you throughout. So Huda, remember another guy that I mentioned from in the TIRS? He was actually the biggest amongst us. He actually had around 20,000 to 30,000 subscribers at the moment. And Bakchod Babaji was also around the 5k 6k mark back then, and he decided to leave the Indian RANT society. And the reason for Bakchod Babaji to leave was Huda. And the reason, I can't say this with keeping like a straight face, but so Huda actually used to live stream a lot, and I'm sure all of you guys know, if you live stream, it's pretty common to ask for donations, right? Well, Babaji didn't think so. I mean, according to Babaji, asking for donations while live streaming is equivalent to e-begging, and he was not supporting Huda in this, and that was the fucking reason that he left. What the fuck, man? I mean, I can't comprehend it. Like, it's bullshit. But yeah, now that we think about it, I don't even know why did we even have Bakchod Babaji in TIRS. He was like the most annoying cunt you can ever imagine. And if you look at his videos, even now, he posts like regularly, even now. You look at his videos and he's just a cunt, man. He's just weird. I don't know why, man. So yeah, he didn't like it and he left. Drama starts here now. Huda was actually big, so coming at Huda, making roast videos about him would actually get you more views, just like mentioning Carryminati or roasting him, because Huda fans would come after you and stuff like that. Although the YouTube drama, it's very common. So yeah, Babaji came in and he took a dig at Huda. He made like a fully fledged proper video about Huda, and he mentioned everything that, hey, you're e-begging, you're a fucking beggar, why are you taking the money, and bullshit arguments. And to look back, even I made a video myself, and looking at the thumbnail, I don't want to watch it.
बाबा के हिसाब से जो भी चैरिटी चलाते हैं, ये रेड क्रॉस, प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स रिलीफ फंड, ये सब भिखारी हैं यार. तुम लोग हल्के में मत लो इस बाबा को. मैंने सोचा कि यार एक चीज तो मैं उनके लिए कर ही सकता हूँ कि उनका जो कार्टूनाइज्ड वर्जन है उसको एक रीवर्क दूं और उसको बकचोद बाबा जी की असलियत शक्ल और पर्सनालिटी जैसा बना दूं थोड़ा सा. तो आंखें जो है वो मैंने नहीं हटाई, क्योंकि जो कार्टून का एलिमेंट है वो थोड़ा एलिमिनेट भी होना चाहिए. अगर मैं आंखें भी बाबा जी की असली वाली डाल देता तो पूरा ही कार्टून लगता. इसलिए मैंने सोचा कि थोड़ा सा रियलिस्टिक लगने के लिए जो पहले से ही आंखें हैं वही रहने दो.
Huda actually did respond as well. So it was like a proper fucking big YouTuber drama. He makes a video and then Huda makes a response video after that, and there are audiences fighting amongst each other. It was actual fucking drama. And I'll tell you how fucking serious that it got. Like, me and Ags, another member of the TIRS, as I mentioned earlier, we were invited to speak on a fucking live stream. And the live stream was hosted by this kid named KD Nomics, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, KD Nomics. I don't have the video anymore. But yeah, he invited us onto the live stream. And then he goes and starts talking shit about TIRS. And then he goes on to individually talk shit about all of us. And your fucking boy, we fought fire with fire and roasted him back. It was like such a big moment, although not many people were watching. I think only 200-300 people were watching the live stream at the moment, but it was a fucking moment. Like, on a fucking live stream, people roasting each other. That was so fucking cool, man. I really wish I still had those clips with me. Like, I wish I saved those clips, because those were fucking golden, man. They were great. So making videos again and again, I started to get really good at the thumbnails and the titles. I knew what would get views. I mean, if you put Sunny Leon in the thumbnail or the title, you guaranteed had 10,000 views back then. It was very simple, yet it was very new for me, and I was getting really good at it. Every video I would post, I would get over 2k views, 3k views. And although I did know how to attract the viewers, and I did somewhat have content in my videos, I didn't know how to structure these videos properly. A very good example that I can show you guys is the most popular video on my channel, that is PewDiePie Roasts India. So in the video, I'm trying to talk about how people are making fun of how PewDiePie is pronouncing Motu Patlu, and there were a whole variety of topics that I was trying to discuss in this video, and this is what I did.
ये नहीं मतलब बेसिकली वीडियो में ये नहीं बताऊंगा कि इंडिया का रोस्ट प्यूडीफाई ने करा है नहीं, बट मैं बताऊंगा कि हम लोग कैसे चूतिया है.
So 1 minute 25 seconds have passed in this video and I have not even made one good point. I mean, I had so many good points, but I saved them towards the end of the video, while people are just gonna watch this 1 minute 25 seconds of it, and then when I say that we all are such idiots, he's just gonna click off the video and he's just gonna start commenting that why the fuck are you calling us Indians idiots. Although I didn't mean that. I didn't fucking mean that. That's not at all what I meant. But yeah, I can see how this is what people are interpreting it to be. So I didn't know how to structure my videos. All the good points towards the beginning of the video, not the fucking end of the video, you cunt retard. I'm sorry, hold me. As I said, content was not needed for views back then, so yeah, I didn't really care. If I was getting 3k views a video, I was banging. I mean, imagine getting 3k views on every video and you're like a kid who has 500, 600 subscribers. Man, I was fucking successful. Yeah, I mean, it was grand, it was great, it was awesome, it was fucking lit up until the downfall. So I symbolize the end, or at least the downfall of my interaction with the Indian roasting community, with Carryminati coming out and actually roasting one of my videos. So right off the bat, I completely agree that that video was roastable and very cringy. 100% agreed. I'll explain you why I actually did make that video and how. I mean, I'll explain you something about it. So I was actually 15 years old at the time, and as I mentioned earlier, I was making these videos which were similar to what Carry was making, but they had different concepts in them. So for example, it was a commentary video on a gameplay, but I talked about something completely different than Carry. Like, Carry could roast someone else and I could roast completely someone else, but then still I would get the same comments saying I'm copying Carry, which, believe it or not, really pissed off a 15-year-old. So obviously, again, I was 15 years old, and a 15-year-old does not have that much of patience. So I did what I felt was right at that moment. I made a video about it, and I was genuinely pissed off when I made this video. If you watch the video, you can hear how annoyed I am in that video. So I just hurl mad abuses at every Carryminati viewer, and then I just tell them, because back in the day, Carryminati, right now he is doing something different. I'd agree that he's making something different, but back in the day he actually used to rip off Leafy. I mean, I'll show you an example here.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Oh my god, there he goes again, hiding from everybody, hiding from the camera.
तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? आजकल ये कट्टा मेरे हाथ में जैसे रैप ज्यादा नहीं बनने लग गए हैं? मेरे हिसाब से तो ये लोग जानबूझ के करते हैं ये काम.
So yeah, he did blatantly rip off Leafy back then, and people didn't even know because his audience was not even aware of who Leafy was. But again, his audience would accuse me of copying him. It was such a bullshit scenario, and I just made a video and I was shouting mad abuses, and I was like, "Ban chod, Carryminati copy karta," and like, it was hell. All the people that came from Carry's videos to my channel, I mean, they were completely okay with abusing a 15-year-old and his family, but when I think about it, I was also 15-year-old shouting mad abuses, like abuses even a 40-year-old won't use. I was saying that kind of shit. So I mean, I can understand why they were abusing me so much and my family, but come to think of it, I was 15 years old at the moment. I did not, I could not understand all of this. I did not have the maturity for all of this, as some would say. But yeah, that happened, and then ever since then, Carryminati's followers started hating on my videos. For example, if I would post any new video after that, there would always be comments from that one roast video that Carrie did. So it was getting pretty annoyed, and as I said, 15-year-old, low patience, very easily annoyed kind of a person. I mean, come to think of it, I should have expected those abuses, but then again, yeah, I just didn't feel like it. But this whole example, this whole scenario actually brings me to the current TikTok versus Carryminati bullshit that's been going on. Carrie doesn't realize how much of an influence he has right now and how much his words actually affect the people that watch his videos. For example, whenever he roasts someone, a large portion of his audience doesn't care, but a larger portion of his audience actually goes to that person and starts abusing them, their family, and whatever they do, like personally abusing them, which to me is kind of shitty. I mean, you should address that, I guess. I mean, I've made roast videos in the past, I will be making roast videos in the future, but if I see the consequence of my roast being so big, I would definitely do something about it. Maybe talk to my audience. That's the basic thing we can do, right? Just talk to your audience, man. When you're a small YouTuber, you can say a ton of shit. Nobody cares. Right now in this video, I have said so much shit, retard, stuff like that. Like, nobody gives two fucks. But when you're a big YouTuber like yourself, Carryminati, you need to be more careful about what you're saying, because your words have more influence than you actually realize. Which brings me to my personal feelings towards Carrie. I mean, I hate Carrie. I mean, I don't hate. Hate is a very strong word, to be fair to you guys. I mean, I genuinely just don't care about what he's doing anymore. I used to be a huge fan of Carryminati back in the day, but there's this one thing that he did. Carrie misuses his audience and his influence many times. I mean, I don't know if he does this for money, views, clout, or like more relevancy. I mean, there's no other reason that he does this for, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about in a minute. Just bear with me. The whole T-Series versus PewDiePie thing, Carryminati used that as an opportunity to, get more global influence. He used that thing that was just a creator and a company and basically YouTube drama. He used that YouTube drama and created that into a national drama. He portrayed PewDiePie in such a way that he was anti-Indians, or he was using so many derogatory terms towards India, which was totally not the case. I mean, if you guys want a full breakdown of that, how Carryminati bullshitted everyone, I mean, this, you can use this video here and you can just understand everything about it. But yeah, that was a pretty shitty thing to do, and there is no other reason other than money, global influence, clout, views, subscribers. Other than that, there is no other reason to turn a YouTube drama into a national drama. I mean, there are 100 more ways, 100 better ways to show patriotism towards your country than to make a diss track on PewDiePie. Carryminati just wanted to start drama with PewDiePie to, get a global name for himself, to make sure that he is being talked about by all the major channels. I mean, I'm sure Carryminati is a YouTuber. He must follow YouTube passionately, right? He wanted to be a name amongst those YouTubers, but PewDiePie very brilliantly ignored all of this. I mean, ignoring like multi-million views. How many views does that have? Hold a second. 35 million views. Yeah, ignoring a 35 million view diss track on you is a big deal. And PewDiePie knew that this was just some, kid who was just trying to get some clout on the internet. He ignored the whole fucking diss track. I mean, he completely shat on everything that Carryminati planned for, which was just, I mean, I love how PewDiePie did that, man. That was just crazy good. I love that. The TikTok situation is very similar to this situation actually, and if you guys want me to actually break down that TikTok drama, I'd do that, because I can't do that right now because I'm not really aware of it. I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned earlier I don't really care about Carryminati and what he does. So yeah, I'll look into it if you guys want me to and make a video about it. But yeah, right now I just don't care. I know it's hypocritical actually. I can understand if you guys say it's actually very hypocritical of me to say that I don't care about Carryminati. Yet on my channel I have so many videos that include Carryminati. This video itself has Carryminati in the thumbnail. That's because it's different on YouTube. On YouTube, if you talk about big players, you get big numbers, right? But I'm just saying, in real life, I couldn't give two fucks if he just stood right in front of me. I just couldn't give two fucks. Also, I'm no longer that 15-year-old butt-hurt kid who gets annoyed by your comments. Now, if I actually see like a Carryminati butt-hurt blind worshipper prayer, like, oh, Carryminati God kind of a guy, if he comes on my video and comments a hate comment, I actually enjoy it. I love the fucking salt in their comments, man. It's great. And trust me, guys, I'm gonna enjoy every single one of those hate comments on this one as well. Like, every single butthurt Carryminati fan comes on this and comments. I wanna read that. It makes my day, not gonna lie. Basically, I just started YouTube back again in 2019 and it was fun. So this time when I started YouTube, I didn't want the subs, I didn't want the views, and I didn't care. I just created content that I liked to produce, and I genuinely was making good content. I was observing a steady growth in views and subscribers, and I was actually creating a fan base for myself up until I again stopped in January 2020. Completely stopped. But yeah, so the thing about YouTube is that you need to be consistent, and I genuinely still have that passion in me, I guess. Like, I still enjoy. I'm here right now, am I? I'm still making a video here. So there's something obviously in me that makes me want to do this again and again. But yeah, I'm gonna do this one last time. So here's the plan that I have in mind for the future. So right now, over the next 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna be posting like 2, maybe 3 videos to test the waters, to see how things are in the YouTube scene now. But like, yeah, how things are in the YouTube community. I don't know how to say this shit, but like how things are on YouTube, basically that's what I want to figure out. So I want to test the waters with 2-3 videos, and then after that, roughly around the June 15th, June 20th mark, I'm gonna come back and drop you guys with a proper upload schedule. I'm not kidding on this one. We're gonna stick to an upload schedule with this, and I'm actually gonna make this one last push on YouTube. I know over the years I've tried this and I've done it, and I was successful sometimes, I was not the other times. But yeah, I wanna make this one last push, and this time we're gonna create content that I would want to rewatch myself. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna private all of my most of my videos on my YouTube channel, because these videos, most of these videos, they symbolize a version of me that created videos inspired from popular YouTube trends. Not inspired, actually inspired is right now, more like copying the famous trends and like blatantly copying the creators of those trends. Like I said, BBK Vines, Carryminati. So this whole upload spree, or like the whole schedule thing, it's gonna at least be there for a month. But it actually depends on you guys, to be fair, like if it's gonna extend or not. I'm definitely gonna do a month, but we'll see how that goes. I'll hopefully see you guys very soon now. I'm not gonna slack off, trust me guys. I'm not. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Stay sexy.